Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Keeping Up with the Castle, your news show and discussion on all things Walt Disney World. We're going to be having a little bit of a different show this week. We're going to be doing a recap of the 2019 D23 Parks, Resorts, and Products Expo. So I'm very excited. We have a whole lot to talk about. There's a lot of new information, a lot of changes coming to the Walt Disney World Resort. So all of that and more, up next. Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name is Colin. I will be your host, and join with me every single episode. Co-host Brendan, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be back from Disney. You
Yeah.
know, that was the last time we did a video, so I'm excited to be back.
Right, it's good to be back in the studio. As I said, we have a whole lot to talk about, so D23 was a big deal. So we're just going to kind of go ahead and dive right in. There's a lot to cover.
First up on the D23 2019 recap, Disney has officially announced the upcoming Star Wars hotel, the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. Disney describes the new hotel as a first-of-its-kind vacation experience where guests will check into a two-night adventure aboard a glamorous starship. Once on board, guests will interact with characters and become an active participant in stories that unfold around them on their galactic journey. Honestly, I'm super excited. Even though I might not be able to do this, two-night spectacular, as Disney would say, I'm super excited. Rumors are going to be anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000. That's just the rumors. We don't know yet, but you're going to be so, involved in that Star Wars environment. It's going to be literally insane. There's, they have the little lightsaber training area. You're just going to be able to interact with so many different things. I'm super excited about this one. Up next is the new Epcot logo. New updates to the logo. It looks a little similar to the classic Epcot Center font. The new completely gone away from the 1990s to early 2000s and to today, the multicolored font that Michael Eisner came out with. It's pretty cool. I like how they went back to the classic, but there's not much to say. I just love the new font. I'm glad they went away with the 90s, the 2000s Epcot. Next is the Journey of Water attraction. Inspired by Moana will be coming to Epcot. According to Disney, this is the first ever attraction based on the Walt Disney Animation Studios hit film Moana. Will let guests interact with a magical, living water in a beautiful and inspiring setting. The new area will be located in what is currently Future World. Approximately the area will be occupied by the Innovations West building leading towards the Living Seas. Innovations West and all the buildings on that side will be demolished as a part of the work. I'm super excited they're getting rid of the buildings. I didn't like how it was kind of enclosed. You couldn't really see a lot of the Epcot. You just couldn't see a lot. And I like how they're bringing nature into the Epcot. I don't know how this will be. It'll kind of be like a walkthrough with the water, which I'm kind of excited about. I just don't know exactly what they're going to be putting in there. So we'll see how it is. I'm just not super excited, but we'll see what it comes out to be.
All right, next we have the new Epcot Experience coming to Epcot in October. This is very cool. So Epcot's new preview center will be called the Walt Disney Imagineering Presents the Epcot Experience. And again, this will open October of 2019. The new exhibit will showcase the changes coming to Epcot as part of the new redevelopment they're going through. According to Disney, this first of its kind offering within a Disney park will have guests discovering and engaging and interacting with exhibits that allow you to step inside the relentless innovation, energy, and excitement of Epcot. And there's also going to be never released details and structures, 3D models, stuff like that inside of the Epcot Experience. So I think this is going to be really, really cool to help everybody visualize these changes that are coming to Epcot that for now, we've only kind of seen some concept art. So this is very, very cool. And it will be located inside of the Odyssey building, which normally doesn't get much use. So again, they're taking advantage of the space, and I really appreciate that. So also, we have a whole bunch with Epcot, so you're going to hear a lot of Epcot coming up. But we also have that the new Epcot Central Spine design has been released. So we have the concept art and the overall verbal plan for the whole new center redevelopment that they're doing. So Disney has revealed the concept art for the new Central Spine redevelopment of Epcot, which will see major changes to the center of the park in what currently is called Future World. Future World, as we know it, will be gone and will be replaced with 3 separate neighborhoods: World Nature, World Discovery, and World Celebration. At the center, Innovations West will be completely removed, and in its place will be a brand new meet and greet building to replace the character spot, a multi-level festival center, complete with a rooftop bar and lounge, and a walk-through garden area with an elaborate water feature called the Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. On the other side, the existing eastern buildings will remain, but with extensive remodeling. It'll also become home to a quick service restaurant, an expanded mouse gear store, and the new relocated Starbucks and Club Cool, with a few other small food and beverage offerings included, like the much talked about and anticipated beer garden coming to Epcot. So very, very cool. I think this is going to be a gorgeous design. I think it's going to offer a whole new view of Epcot as we know it, and I'm really excited to see what they do with this.
Next, we have Disney officially announced Mary Poppins Neighborhood and attraction is coming to Epcot's World Showcase. Disney has confirmed that Mary Poppins is coming to United Kingdom Pavilion. The expansion to the United Kingdom Pavilion will see an entirely new neighborhood at the pavilion, complete with a ride. Guests will step into the time down Cherry Tree Lane past Admiral Boone's house, then enter number 17, home of the Bank family, where the adventure will begin. No specific details of the ride or opening timeframes were provided. I'm pretty excited. I wasn't a fan of the new Mary Poppins movie that came out, but I am a fan of the classic. So I wonder what way they are going to take. They're going to take the new Mary Poppins that just came in 2018 or 2019, or the classic that came out, a long time ago. Super excited what this ride will kind of be. I've heard some rumors of a carousel. There's, many different things, but I'm excited to see what that's come, if they do a whole new, separate expansion to the side, or, try and attach it to the back. There was a meet and greet back there a long time ago, so maybe that could be the beginning of the queue. So we'll see what happens over there, but super exciting about that. And then next we have the Guardians of the Galaxy's Cosmic Rewind is the name of the new roller coaster coming to Epcot. The adventure starts in a Galatarium, a planetarium-like expedition that explores the similarities and mysteries of a formation of Earth, galaxies, and Xandar. Guests will be invited to learn more about the treasures that Xandar has to share until the moment when the Guardians of the Galaxies arrive and adventures across the cosmic ensue. Also confirmed is that the rotating ride vehicle will focus guests on actions, will also feature a reverse launch. This is a first for Disney. This is a first for anybody, really. This is going to be insane. You're going to do a reverse launch going, we don't know how fast yet, but you're going to do a reverse launch, and you're also going to be spinning to look at different animatronics. You'll kind of slow down for those animatronics, but this roller coaster is going to be completely insane. Can't wait for it. This is honestly what I'm most excited for in all the news that came out for D23.
Okay, there has been new details announced for the new Plate Pavilion in Epcot. So the new pavilion will be opening in time for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World as part of the new World Discovery section of Epcot. In this digital metropolis, guests will discover an interactive city bursting with games, activities, and experiences that connect them with friends, family, and Disney characters, both real and virtual, like never before. As part of this new pavilion, guests will have the chance to help legendary fashion icon Edna Mode on her quest to rid the world of uninspired style, or make a splash competing in a water balloon fight hosted by Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Webby. This is cool. I think that children will get a kick out of this. This will be a great place for families and children. I'm gonna check it out, but it's something that I think the kids will really love. Also, we have that updates are coming to Spaceship Earth. This is a big deal, everybody. I mean, this is the logo of Epcot. It hasn't been closed for a long time for a long refurbishment, so this is big news. The update will integrate the park's signature attraction into the new theme of World Celebration. Spaceship Earth will remain the park's icon, but the journey will be transformed with new scenes reflecting the universal nature of the human experience. A new guide and an all-new narration will focus on the storytelling that brings people together. The ride will include new scenes all past the Industrial Revolution section of the ride, going forward all the way to the exiting queue. So this is very cool. Again, this is an icon, so this is a big deal. Some people don't like the ride, so they don't care, but this is huge news for Epcot. It will be closing late 2019 to begin these changes. Also, the news for Epcot does not end. We have a brand new Walt Disney statue coming to Epcot. This is very exciting. There's only one other Walt tribute statue in all of the Walt Disney World Resort, and that's obviously the Walt and Mickey one in the Magic Kingdom. So the fact that they're putting one in Epcot in his, experimental prototype Community of Tomorrow, that's very cool. I think it's very special. It's going to be an epic photo spot, and I'm really looking forward to this. As you guys can see in the photo, it's a well done design, and I think people are going to love it.
Next, we have Remy's Ratatouille Adventure coming in 2020. This is going to be opening in the summer of 2020, according to Disney, slightly behind the original announcement, or unofficial announcement in 2020, coming in spring. And then as a part of the France Pavilion expansion at Epcot, La Capria de Paris will also open in the summer of 2020, offering both table and quick service options, featuring a menu celebrity, Chef Jermone Buscus. I'm not really sure how to say that, but I'm super excited that they're expanding the France Pavilion because it was a little tight in there when, you don't have very much space to walk around. Ratatouille is going to be an amazing ride, trackless ride will be amazing. And then the French cuisine coming to France. They already have a couple other restaurants, so can't really complain there. Not really sure what the menu will be, but super excited for that. Next is Epcot's new nighttime spectacular called Harmonious. In 2020, the new Harmonious will debut at Epcot as the largest nighttime spectacular ever created for a Disney park. It will celebrate how the music of Disney inspires people all over the world, carrying them away harmoniously on a stream of familiar Disney tunes reinterpreted by a diverse group of artists from around the globe. According to Disney, Harmonious will feature massive floating set pieces, custom-built LED panels, choreographed moving fountains, lights, pyrotechs, lasers, and more. This will be just a crazy updated illuminations, really. This is just going to be a crazy thing. I can't wait to see it. I will be there the first day this comes out.
All right, next up on the list is the new Epcot Space Theme restaurant coming to Epcot. So we got a new name for it as well. It's going to be the new Space 2020 restaurant. This will be one of the new additions to the new World Discovery neighborhood of Epcot. This will be a culinary experience featuring the celestial panorama of a space station, including daytime and nighttime views of Earth from 220 miles away. You'll board a special elevator for a journey to space, and along the way, viewports will give you a real-time perspective as you travel high above the planet. Opening this winter of 2019 and operated by the Patina Restaurant Group, Space 2020 will offer internationally inspired cuisine, courtesy of executive chef Theo Schnoggager. I have no idea how to say that, but they'll have more than 1,000 bottles of wine and craft beer, and this executive chef has recently been the head chef and still is for Italian concepts such as Maria and Enzo's Ristorante and Enzo's Hideaway Tunnel Bar in Disney Springs. So if you haven't been to those places, you can tell on kind of the quality they're going to be bringing to this restaurant. It's really cool that they're going to be bringing a full kind of worldwide variety of cuisine, since you're not going to be in a particular country or the planet really, but you'll see all of Earth. So I think the whole concept the space feature is going to be really, really cool. We also have the new dates and tickets now on sale for the new Cirque du Soleil show at Disney Springs. So Disney has announced that the new Cirque show at Disney Springs will begin previews on March 20th, 2020. The show will then officially open on April 17th, 2020, and tickets are already now on sale on the official website with pricing beginning at $62 and up to $152 depending on where your seat is located. The original show will be created by Cirque du Soleil and will pay a homage to Disney's rich history of animation with a vivid story told in a way that only Cirque du Soleil can deliver. The performers will interact with animated Disney IP throughout the show, so I'm looking forward to see how this is going to end up, how they're going to actually portray these interactions, so this is going to be really, really cool.
Next at D23, Disney has released their first look inside of Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Disney has released some new images giving a look inside the upcoming Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railroad at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Disney has also appeared to step back from the spring 2020 opening and is now talking about the summer of next year. So 2020, hopefully they still haven't really even said that, they just said next year. But it is a trackless ride. They only have a few out there already, so the technology really isn't there. But this is going to be a great ride. I think it's going to be better than Smuggler's Run, honestly. And then next, Target and Disney are coming together to launch 25 Disney stores within select Target stores on October 4th, with 40 additional locations opening by October 2020. The shop in shop will feature an enhanced Disney assortment of more than 450 items, including more than 100 products that were previously only available at Disney's retail locations. I love Target. I love Disney. Let's put them together. And that's it. That's all I have to say about that. I just love buying Disney things, so that's great.
All right. Last but not least, something that I've been dying for. I've been whining. I was actually whining to Brennan about a week ago about this, how we needed this in Walt Disney World.
He wanted it in Port Orleans, but whatever.
We're still getting it. So anyways, there is a new Princess and the Frog themed restaurant coming to the Walt Disney World Resort. So this new table service restaurant will allow guests to experience waterfront dining on the bayou. The new experience will be coming to Disney's newest announced hotel, Reflections, a lakeside lodge resort. This new hotel will be a classic country lodge reimagined, and it will feature a framed house, tree house suites, all sorts of really, really cool stuff. So at the end of the day, I think the theming for this, it works.
It works there. It could have also worked in Port Orleans, but with the new hotel coming, I'm glad that they put it there. Mm-hmm. I think it goes with the theming pretty well over there.
I agree, and I think the actual location, being directly on the water, like on the actual bayou, I think there's a lot of potential. So I am very, very pumped for this. I mean, we're both really stoked.
I am too, just because I literally just saw Princess and the Frog on Netflix the other day.
I did too.
And we were talking about it, so this is perfect timing for us. Now we just need it to come out.
Right. I will say, they've got to have those beignets. They've got to have Tiana's beignets, and they need to have that gumbo. Yeah. Then I'll be satisfied, and
better
happy.
Than boat rides.
It'll be much better than boat rides.
Yeah.
In Sasagula Lounge and stuff, but. Nonetheless, Princess and the Frog is getting a restaurant in Walt Disney World Resort. Mm-hmm. This is very, very cool. So we just wanted to end with that to round it off. But that'll be our D23 recap. So I will say that there's a lot that's come out. We're very excited about it. But Brennan, what's your number one thing you're most excited about?
I'll take Guardians of the Galaxy.
I
said that. I love roller coasters. I love how they're bringing in animatronics to it, Omni mover type,
animatronics,
just like a little bit of everything that Disney's about, and they smashed it all into one ride.
It's gonna be like a dark ride, Omni mover, roller coaster, projection, 3D madness. It's gonna be epic.
That would be my most favorite ride, and I'm thinking that would probably be your most favorite.
I'm excited for attractions. Yeah.
What would be your most favorite thing other than that ride?
It's hard. Honestly, it's probably the Princess and the Frog restaurant, but besides that and the Guardians, the whole Epcot, redevelopment in whole, A lot of people are sour about their getting rid of Walt's original, imagination in this. And it's like, I get some of it to a certain degree, but this concept art looks incredible. I mean, the shareholders, the owners, the Imagineers. I mean, you got people like Joe Rohde putting his 2 cents into this. He's not going to let it go that south.
And
so
they needed a rehaul.
We
already knew it was coming, but they pretty much announced everything.
Right.
I'm actually excited for Ratatouille and the restaurant back there, because that's just gonna open up that. I feel like it gets very crowded around there, especially when the show's going on.
It's narrow. It's long and narrow, and they need now they have that back part that's gonna be open.
It's just gonna free things up a little bit, and I think that's gonna be a great, honestly, one of my favorite additions to Epcot.
Now that I keep thinking about it, now I could say Space 2020 is gonna be one of my favorites. So I don't know. There's a lot of good that has come. I will say, one disappointment I had was that they didn't release that there was going to be a Brazil pavilion coming to Epcot. So
yeah, I think a lot of people wanted that,
right.
But
you
never know. It could maybe be 2020, the next D23.
Rumors say that they're going to announce it during Destination D next summer, because there's a lot of issues going on right now. The whole Amazon and Brazil and everything.
Yeah.
For PR reasons, I think that they obviously didn't want to release it, and they still could be finalizing a lot. You never know. But I still think that we one day will see a Brazil pavilion come to Epcot. But that was my only disappointment. I wasn't upset about anything that was named. I wish maybe there was a few things that I was hoping to be there.
Some like rumors that we wanted to come true that didn't, but who knows? It could still come, and
You never know. The Mary Poppins ride still could be a carousel. We don't know. But I really hope it's not. But all that said, honestly, the D23 this year was great. A lot of releases, a lot of stuff we knew was coming, a lot of stuff we didn't expect. Yeah. So I'd say overall, D23 was fantastic. So we're glad we could have you along on this recap, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe.
Yeah, please.
Check us out on Instagram as well, at Keeping Up with the Castle, so you can get updates, pictures, stories, all sorts of news that breaks all the time, much sooner than the YouTube channel. But besides that, thanks again, guys. Take care.
Have a good one.